Okay, Bruchim Haba, welcome everyone. So I want to take this opportunity to let everyone know this coming weekend is our annual campaign for Machon Maggid Harakiah. If you would like to help us out, the best way is to set up your team page or go to charity.com/mmh25. I want to share with you a beautiful idea that my friend Reb Shalom Blatt shared with me yesterday. And I believe this idea can open up for us a number of vistas in understanding various parts of the Chumash. You know, it's interesting, when Klal Yisrael was approaching the land of Moav, it says, Vayagar Moav, Vayagar Moav. It's an unusual expression. It doesn't say, Vayivchad, Vatechas, Vayagar. What's this lashon, Vayagar? We know that guarding Eretz Yisrael were Sichain and Oig. In fact, when Sichain and Oig went down, Moav was afraid. They said, what are we going to do? Sichain and Oig always guarded us. The numerical value of Sichain and Oig is 213, Yegar, Yud Gimel Reish, 213, which is amazing. The name Yegar is actually used on a mezuzah. What does that mean it's used on the mezuzah? The Kadmoinim have a Kabbalah. You could take a look. The Kadmoinim have a Kabbalah to write on the outside of a mezuzah. Our mezuzahs have this. You write the shem Chaf Vav Zayin Vav, which is 39. Then Beis Mem Vav Chaf Samach Zayin. Then Chaf Vav Zayin Vav. Look at a mezuzah. On the outside of the klaf of a mezuzah, you have these three shemais, and they are a shmirah for the doorways of Klal Yisrael, and they are Gematria 213. So you have Chaf Vav Zayin Vav, 39. Then you have Beis Mem Vav Chaf Samach Zayin, which is 135, and then 39. A total of 213. Actually, the shemos that we have on the outside of the Megillah, correspond to, numerically, Sichain and Oig. So to speak, Sichain and Oig were the mezuzah, like the shmirah, that no kedusha should enter Eretz Yisrael, and our mezuzahs are the shmirah that no tumah should enter our house. So what Sichain and Oig was to guard Eretz Yisrael from kedusha, our mezuzahs guard from tumah. So you have this counterbalance: Sichain and Oig, and the three shemos written on the outside of mezuzah. You can look at it now. Look at the outside of your mezuzah. Open up the klaf. You'll see it's written these two shemos. So 213 Sichain and Oig, 213 are the three shemos that are written on the mezuzah. So what Sichain and Oig is, it's like a mezuzah l'ra. You hear this? Sichain and Oig were like the mezuzah for the koyach hatumah. So the Bnei Yissaschar offers, what's the reason why Ruvain, Gad, and half of Menashe were me'ever le'Yarden? What's this Indian? 2.5 tribes. Why not 7.5? Why not 3 4/9? Like, what is this formula? 2.5 shvatim me'ever le'Yarden. So the Bnei Yissaschar writes, and he also brings this in the Igur de Perka Ois Reish Lamed Hey. Each Jewish month has a permutation of the Shem Havaya that it corresponds to. So Nisan is Yud Kei Vav Kei, and Tammuz is actually Yud Kei Vav Kei backward. Also, each Shevet has a permutation that connects to of Yud Kei Vav Kei. So that means one Shevet is 26, one Shevet is 26, and a half a Shevet is 13. Let's add that up. When you get 2.5, 2.5 is 2.5 times 26. 2.5 times 26 is 26, 26, 13. 52 plus 13, 65 mezuzah. Ruvain, Gad, and Chatzi Menashe, 26. 26 plus 13 is 65 mezuzah. You see, Sichain and Oig were the mezuzah for the koyach hara, to make sure kedusha should not enter Eretz Yisrael. And what Ruvain Gad and Chatzi Menashe are, they're like the mezuzah of the land of Israel, to ensure that Tumah doesn't enter. So Ruvain, Gad, and Chatzi Menashe supplanted Sichain and Oig to be, so to speak, the mezuzah of Eretz Yisrael. So maybe we could just humbly add, that's why Lavan, when he took leave of Yaakov Avinu, and he knew Yaakov Avinu was about to enter Eretz Yisrael, Lavan wanted to make sure to, he wasn't able to, so to speak, contaminate and defile Yaakov Avinu, but now that Yaakov Avinu is going back to Eretz Yisrael, he needed to make sure that Eretz Yisrael was closed off from Kedusha. So you know what he did? He called the Makom Yegar Sohadusa. Yegar is like Sichain and Oig, 2:13. That's like the mezuzah to ensure that no Kedusha would enter Eretz Yisrael. But Yaakov was careful to change the name. Yaakov called it Galed. In other words, he, so to speak, wanted to uncover the ability for Eretz Yisrael to receive Kedusha. But that's the significance of the 2.5 Shvatim, Me'ever LaYarden. Each Shevet corresponds to one permutation of Shem Havaya. 26 plus 13 equals 65. That equals Gematria of Mezuzah. They became the, so to speak, Mezuzah of Eretz Yisrael. Have a great day, everyone. Please join us tonight at 8:30 for an amazing shir on Bar Koichva, Part 4. We made sure to visit Castel Sant'Angelo, which was the mausoleum of Hadrian, who was the emperor who fought Bar Koichva. Have a great day, everyone. Bracha v'atzlacha.
Recording stopped.
Kol tov.